Lemon is a refreshing, small fruit that has long been considered a natural superfood. Just a few drops squeezed into a glass of water or added to a salad can make us feel like we're doing something good for our health, and for the most part, that's true. But here's the surprising part. If you combine lemon with the wrong foods, it can quietly cause trouble in your body. Lemons themselves aren't bad, they're truly wonderful, but how you pair them with other foods is what determines whether they're beneficial or harmful. Today, we'll explore 3 common combinations that can turn a healthy habit into a hidden risk, especially as we enter middle and older age. The first food group you should avoid combining with lemon is milk and dairy products. Have you ever tried adding a few drops of lemon to a glass of milk or mixing lemon juice into yogurt to enhance the flavor? It may sound interesting and refreshing, but in reality, this combination is not friendly to your digestive system, especially as you get older. The reason lies in the natural acidity of lemon. When citric acid comes into contact with calcium and proteins in milk, it causes the milk to curdle, forming clumps. This reaction alters the pH in your stomach, making digestion heavier and less efficient. Instead of being absorbed properly, the nutrients in milk can become imbalanced, leaving you with bloating, discomfort, or even diarrhea. For younger people with strong digestion, this reaction may not be very noticeable. But for middle-aged and older adults, whose digestive enzymes and stomach acid naturally decline with age, this conflict can easily lead to persistent discomfort and reduced nutrient absorption from milk and dairy. So how do we practice safer habits? It's simple. Avoid squeezing lemon directly into fresh milk, yogurt, cheese, or any food that still contains the raw qualities of dairy. If you enjoy drinking lemon water in the morning, wait at least an hour after having milk or a latte before you sip it. On the other hand, if you've already had lemon first, give your body some time to rebalance before consuming dairy products. This helps the stomach work more smoothly and lowers the risk of bloating or indigestion. Here's a very relatable example. I once met a 70-year-old woman who had the habit of drinking warm milk with a few drops of lemon at night because she believed it would detox her body. The result was that she often felt uncomfortable, slept poorly, and woke up feeling heavy the next morning. After consulting a doctor about her symptoms, she was advised to drop this habit and replace it with a cup of chamomile tea. From then on, her discomfort completely disappeared. Clearly, neither lemon nor milk is inherently bad, but the way we combine them can unintentionally put extra stress on the body. One important thing to remember is that not everyone will experience problems when consuming lemon and milk together. Some people may tolerate it without any reaction. However, if you notice that your body feels bloated, has trouble digesting, or gets stomach pain after trying this combination, it's best to limit or avoid it altogether. And if you still want to add a touch of citrus flavor to yogurt or smoothies, instead of using fresh lemon juice, you can try grated lemon zest or lemon-flavored syrups. They provide a pleasant aroma without causing the same chemical reactions in your stomach. In short, both lemon and milk are highly nutritious foods, but that doesn't mean they always go hand in hand. The key is not to eliminate them completely, but to use them wisely so your body can get the most benefit. With just a little mindfulness in how you combine them, you can continue enjoying the refreshing brightness of lemon and the nourishment of milk without worrying about unwanted side effects. The next food you should avoid combining with lemon is refined sugar. You might be familiar with an ice-cold glass of lemonade sweetened with white sugar on a hot summer day, or a slice of cake topped with lemon glaze that makes it even more irresistible. But few people realize that this combination can be a hidden trap for your health, especially for those in middle age and older. The reason is that lemon contains a high amount of citric acid, and this acid can interfere with how the body processes sugar in the blood. Normally, when we consume sweets, the body produces insulin to carry glucose into our cells to provide energy. However, when citric acid is present in large amounts from lemon, insulin becomes less effective. As a result, blood sugar is not regulated properly, leading to sudden spikes or drops, which can leave you feeling tired, dizzy, and even hungry again in a very short time. For older adults, whose insulin response naturally declines with age, combining lemon with refined sugar makes it even harder to keep blood sugar under control, adding extra strain to the pancreas and overall metabolism. So how can you practice safer habits? Some people may tolerate it without any reaction. If you love the refreshing taste of lemon, try enjoying it without refined sugar. A glass of diluted lemon water with slices of naturally sweet fruits such as strawberries, blueberries, or apples can balance the flavor without disrupting your blood sugar. Instead of stirring 2 spoonfuls of white sugar into your lemonade, you can use a small amount of raw honey, which allows lemon to shine with its bright acidity while providing natural sweetness. This is not just a simple swap, it's a smarter choice that helps your body enjoy more benefits from natural sugars while lowering long-term health risks. Picture a common scenario. A man in his 60s had a daily habit of drinking lemonade with 2 spoonfuls of sugar after lunch, thinking it would keep him alert. At first, he felt an instant burst of energy, but within an hour he was sluggish and unable to concentrate. After some time, during a medical checkup, his doctor discovered that his blood sugar was fluctuating wildly. Once he was advised to switch to unsweetened lemon water or add slices of fresh fruit instead, his fatigue decreased significantly, and both his energy and focus became much more stable. This shows clearly that even small adjustments in how we use lemon can make a big difference for our health. Of course, not everyone experiences problems immediately when combining lemon with refined sugar. Some younger people may not notice any symptoms at all. But for older adults, especially those who are pre-diabetic or already managing type 2 diabetes, this is truly a combination to avoid. If you still want to enjoy a lemon drink with some sweetness, choose raw honey, pure maple syrup, or fresh fruits as alternatives. And most importantly, pay attention to your own body. If you feel unusually tired or uncomfortable after having lemon with sugar, that's a signal to adjust your habits. Because lemons are not the problem. The real issue lies in how we use them. The way we combine lemon with other foods determines whether it becomes a supportive partner for health or a silent source of trouble. After discussing milk and refined sugar, let's move to the third group of foods that are often mistakenly paired with lemon. Oxalate-rich foods such as spinach, beets, and even peanuts. These foods are undeniably nutritious, packed with fiber, antioxidants, and minerals, and are often recommended for heart and brain health. But when combined with a highly acidic fruit like lemon, they can create a pairing that is far from ideal. The reason is that oxalates tend to bind with calcium in the presence of acid, forming tiny crystals. Over time, if the body can't flush them out efficiently, those crystals may cluster together and develop into kidney stones. For older adults, kidney function naturally slows down, filtration becomes less effective, and the risk rises even higher. The tricky part is that many people believe that a green smoothie with lemon or a beet salad with lemon dressing is super healthy, when in reality, it could pose risks for kidney health. To stay safe, you don't need to completely eliminate spinach, beets, or oxalate-rich nuts from your diet. The key is to avoid mixing them directly with lemon juice. For example, a spinach salad can be paired with olive oil, apple cider vinegar, or a light dressing instead of lemon, and still taste delicious. If you enjoy beet juice, drink it on its own and save lemon water for another time of the day. This way, you maintain their nutritional benefits without raising your risk of stones. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day is also a powerful way to support kidney function and flush. One real-life example illustrates this well. An elderly gentleman used to start his mornings with beet juice and a few drops of lemon, convinced it was the perfect detox drink. At first, he felt lighter and refreshed. But after several months, he began experiencing dull back pain and was eventually diagnosed with kidney stones. When his doctor advised him to adjust his routine, keeping lemon but separating it from beet juice, his symptoms disappeared. This shows that sometimes we unknowingly put stress on our bodies just because we believe a combination that sounds healthy must always be good. It's important to remember that not everyone who eats spinach with lemon will immediately develop kidney stones. The risk depends on individual biology, kidney function, and how often the combination is consumed. Still, if you have a history of kidney stones or weaker kidney function, extra caution is needed. Talk with your doctor or a nutritionist to tailor your diet to your condition. And if you still want that touch of tangy flavor in your meals, use rice vinegar, apple cider vinegar, or other mild dressings instead of lemon juice. Above all, remember this: lemons themselves are wonderful, but it's the way we choose to use and combine them that decides whether they become a trusted ally for your health or a hidden source of problems. After learning about the 3 groups of foods that may carry hidden risks when paired with lemon, you may be wondering, how can we truly make the most of this little fruit's incredible value? The good news is that you can quickly replace old habits with safer, gentler choices that not only eliminate those risks but also bring even more benefits to your health. Lemon is not something to be afraid of. On the contrary, when used the right way, it becomes a wonderful companion for middle age and the later years of life. Here are 3 simple suggestions you can start with today. The first is lemon with raw honey in warm water. This is an easy recipe and a perfect way to start the day. Just mix a glass of warm water with a few drops of lemon and a teaspoon of raw honey, stir well, and drink it before breakfast. It helps cleanse the system while soothing the stomach. For older adults, this combination supports digestion, strengthens immunity, and brings a gentle sense of relaxation. The key is to use raw, unprocessed honey to preserve its natural enzymes and antioxidants. The second is lemon with turmeric and a touch of black pepper. This trio, familiar in many cuisines, not only creates a unique flavor but also supports joint health, liver function, and the immune system. Turmeric contains compounds with anti-inflammatory properties, but they are difficult to absorb on their own. When combined with lemon and a small amount of black pepper, the absorption improves significantly. For those in middle age who struggle with stiffness or fatigue, a warm drink with lemon, turmeric, and pepper can be a simple yet powerful daily habit. It is not a replacement for medication, but it can serve as a supportive routine to boost overall wellness. The third is lemon with fresh ginger. This pairing provides a warming effect, especially in the morning or during cold weather. Ginger is well known for supporting circulation and reducing the sensation of cold hands and feet, while lemon adds vitamin C to strengthen immunity and aid digestion. By adding a few slices of ginger to a glass of warm water along with some lemon juice, you create a drink that lightens the stomach, reduces bloating, and keeps the body alert. For older adults, this is also a way to increase comfort and improve daily well-being. All 3 combinations are easy to make, use familiar ingredients, and are inexpensive, yet they bring remarkable benefits. Instead of maintaining habits that may hold risks, you can switch to safer, more supportive choices. Simple, natural, and effective, that is how lemon can truly become a golden friend for your health in the years ahead. You see, lemon itself is never the problem. Digestive issues, blood sugar fluctuations, or kidney stones do not come from the fruit alone, but from the way we use and combine it. Once we understand the reasons and make thoughtful substitutions, lemon transforms into a source of nourishment that keeps the body light, strong, and full of energy, especially in middle and later life. We hope the insights in this video help you reflect on your daily habits and become a wiser lemon user, so that every drop of lemon you add brings positive value rather than concern. Thank you for staying with Health 247 throughout this video. If you found this content helpful, please leave a comment, give it a like, and share it with your loved ones so they too can learn how to use lemon safely and effectively. And of course, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss other simple but practical health tips. Wishing you vitality and happiness every single day.